Welcome, class. This is your professor, Jason Finley, and I thought I'd make this quick video on how to do MET-Ed. So as you can see here, for week 3, we are going to do something called a MET-Ed lab. MET-Ed stands for Meteorology Education, and this site basically has probably 100 or so modules focusing on weather, climate, and earth science. The first one we're going to do is called the remote sensing using satellites, and it will be the second edition. Now, in your week 3 module, you will see an instructions called MET-Ed instructions. And the very first thing you need to do is click on this link. And so, I'll close this other one. And so this is the first window that you will see when you click on that link. And the very first thing you need to do is actually sign up. So you want to go over here and click on the sign up button. And it doesn't really take you that long to register. You just need to provide an email address, a username. Make sure you put your first and last name. That way I know that you and obviously other students have completed the modules. Create a password. Location's up to you. You just have to fill it in. Affiliation, I would probably choose education. And I don't know, whatever you want to do, sub affiliation as a college or university student. Now, please do not, I repeat, do not, and I'm going to write this in here, do not fill in. So I don't want you to put your instructor email, which is my email, in there, because after each module, you could do a quiz, or you actually have to do a quiz. But you are allowed to do as many attempts on that quiz as possible to get a passing score. Now, I have up to 200 students each semester. So if I got a quiz after each student completed a module multiple times, that's hundreds of emails. So please do not put that in there. You may also not want to check any of these, as you probably don't want a bunch of junk email. And then you hit create an account. Now I have an account already, so once you create that account, then you can sign in. So I'm going to type in I think it's my college email. All right, now that you're in, you have basically access to all of these modules. So let's go back to the PDF, and you can, follow along and see how this looks on your end. Right here, registration is easy. Now, what I would do is I would actually literally copy the exact module and put it in this search button. So I'm going to go back up here and I'm going to copy. Let's see if I can copy from this. Yeah. Copy from the PDF, hit Control C or Command C if you have a Mac. Oh, wrong browser. And I'm going to hit Control V here and I'm going to hit search. Now this could take a little while, so you have to be a little bit patient, keeping in mind that this is a free website, and some of these modules have quite a bit of audio and visual material. So you might want to, maybe step away, look at some other kind of homework while you wait. Okay, so I actually paused the video so that you can, so that I cannot make a very long video here. Anyway, so the next step here is you see the module right here, but just to make sure, I would click Lessons and Resources. And then you would click on the Remote Sensing Using Satellite Second Edition module. And this module, and all these modules give you sort of an estimated time of completion, will take you about 1.5 to 1.5 hours. But that does not include the quiz. So let's go ahead, but the skill level is 0, so that means that you don't have to have a lot of background in remote sensing to really understand this module. So you want to click on Begin Lesson, and you could look at the table of contents here, but I would just go ahead and click Begin Lesson again. Again, depending on what module you're going to do, sometimes you're going to have audio, and maybe sometimes you're just going to read and look at both text and pictures. So you want to go through this whole thing. Now when you're done, let's go back up here. Let's say we go to the very last slide. Let's say that's where we are. We go to next chapter. This is when you're completely done. You're going to notice that you have more. So we're looking at hurricanes, different ways that we can track various. Let's see if we can go back. Yeah, let's go after landfall. I'm just kind of breezily going through this so that we can find the quiz. So I don't see the, oh yeah, it's up here. So once you go through all of this, and some of it has video, you want to take the quiz. So you want to go to the quiz. And here, well, you'll see my quiz results that I did back in September. But you can go through all of this. And what it will tell you is the passing score is a 70%. And once you answer all the questions and you get a passing or get a score that's greater than 70, then you're done and you can click on certificate and you will have a certificate of completion. Okay, so let me show you another way that you can get your certificate. So by the way, this is the document that you're going to upload to Canvas. So you can click on, for example, this download button. Depending on what browser you're using, this is going to be a little bit different, but you want to save this as a PDF and then upload it to Canvas in the METED module piece of week 3. Or if you're doing a different a week, like when we do unit 2, 3, and 4. So let's go back. I'm going to go back. I'm going to go home here. I'm going to go back to METED. Now, another way to get your certificates, if you're back on the home page and you're logged in, then you can go to My METED. And down here will give you all of the modules that you have done. And if you passed those modules, you will have a little bit of you will have this certificate button. So for example, let's say I'm doing Antarctica. So I click on this certificate because I've done this already. And you will see that certificate and you can download this and upload it to Canvas. So I hope this helps and gives you a little bit more instruction than the PDF that I've provided to you in week 3. And as always, let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.